Before this video starts, I need to clarify 4 things. First off, this isn't just another random hate video on ReviewTechUSA made for the sole purpose of hating on ReviewTechUSA. I'm not that kind of person or that kind of channel in the slightest. I'm raising up genuine concerns over a video I've seen and asking the question, which leads into my second point. This is not concrete proof that ReviewTechUSA is a false flagger. This is my speculation based on the evidence that I've seen. So don't walk away from this video thinking that this is concrete proof. Third, if Rich is watching this video and he is not happy with it, then he is more than welcome to talk to me on my live podcast, RFC Live. You can just hit me up on Twitter or wherever and we can set something up. I'm more than open to public communication on the matter. And finally, I'm speaking as someone who's not a ReviewTechUSA hater, but rather a fan of them. If there's any YouTuber I've been listening to for the longest, it has to be ReviewTechUSA. I started listening to him in middle school, and now I'm a senior, although I don't look like it, in high school. So I just wanted to mention that just to put into perspective the kind of person that I am. I'm not just a channel out to get ReviewTechUSA. I'm someone who's a longtime fan of his, 6 or more years, and someone who's raising up genuine concerns, because I feel it is likely, not confirmed, that ReviewTechUSA is a serial false flagger. Now onto the video. With almost every story, there's a sequel that follows afterwards. And now, after the chapter of Monday Matt is coming to a close, it looks like ReviewTechUSA is the next chapter. And what do I mean by that? About 3 weeks ago, there's a video going through my recommended titled, ReviewTechUSA is a serial flagger, 3 exclamation points, worse than Mundane Matt. And it immediately piqued my interest as someone who's really interested in the whole Mundane Matt situation. However, initially after reading the title, I was not convinced in the slightest. So I'm like, how could ReviewTechUSA be worse than Mundane Matt? That's just ridiculous. And then I clicked it, and let's just say that this video does not make ReviewTechUSA look very good at all. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing the clips that this video showed and explaining how this damages ReviewTechUSA, and I'm also going to be throwing my opinions on the whole situation and discuss whether or not ReviewTechUSA is in fact a serial false flagger or taken out of context. Now at the start of the video, it shows ReviewTechUSA's thoughts on the whole Monday Matt situation, which are respectable. Rich clarifies that Monday Matt screwed up, but he's still a friend of Matt, so he's going to be there by Matt's side. I've seen a lot of people from the Bloodsports community rag on Jeff Holiday or other people who are friends of Mundane Matt for not abandoning him altogether, but that's simply ridiculous. Even if your friend is screwed up, it's not like Matt murdered someone, alright? You still stick by your friends no matter what. So Rich's decision to remain by Mundane Matt is admirable. And he also clarifies that Matt screwed up and that he gets no brownie points just for being his friend. So right off the bat, Rich is looking really good. Then someone donates a super chat and asks Rich if he flagged Anna Coyle.
Will you show your YouTube history report like Monday Matt did, because there is rumors you reported Anna Doyle? I'm not showing any reports. I didn't report him, but I'm not showing any reports. So there you go, that's your answer.
Now the question asked in the super chat was not out to get Rich. It was not sent out of spite or hate for Rich. It wasn't by one of these ReviewTechUSA hate channels. It was just someone who's a fan of Rich just posing the question, because a lot of people accuse Rich of stuff on the daily. So perhaps this could be a concerned fan who knows that Rich is in the right, but just wants to give Rich the opportunity to deny these false claims. But Rich's response to this question is stunning, to say the least. Rich immediately goes into a serious tone, stating that he's not going to show his report history at all. Which is interesting, right? Because if Rich is innocent, then he should just show his history flat out. There's no problem with that. So the fact that he's so defensive and so serious all of a sudden that he's flat out not going to show his history is concerning, to say the least. However, it gets even worse.
I'm not even, I knew that was going to happen now, because now that everyone knows that you could see YouTube reports, that's going to be the new trend on YouTube to keep the drama train flowing. And I'm not being a part of it, and don't care. If you don't like that answer, you're more than willing to take back your super chat. I'm not going on that drama train. Sorry.
He then goes on to clarify that by showing his history, he'd simply be putting himself in a part of the drama on YouTube. It's a very confusing point that doesn't make a lot of sense, and something that really feels like he just, you know, pulled out of his rear right at the last second because he was running for, you know, excuses because he was actually involved in false flagging. Now that's quite the jump to make, but tell me if I'm not right in going to that immediate assumption. Again, I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened. I'm just saying that as a human being, we rely on assumptions based on the evidence that's given to us. And based on this video clip, things don't look good for Rich, and it's only natural to assume that he's just pulling out these poor and nonsensical excuses because he's trying to look for a way out of a situation that he doesn't want to be in right now. But again, it gets even worse. Rich states that he's not going on that drama train, which is interesting because he's covered drama for years now, but now all of a sudden drama's a bad thing for some reason. Okay, that's all right. It's very interesting because at the beginning he shares the public opinion that Matt screwed up. When he started giving his opinion on the whole Monday Matt situation, he wasn't like, Matt screwed up, but this whole drama is negative and toxic for you. No, he flat out said Matt screwed up. But now, when people are bringing the question to his face, he's like, oh, that's just drama. I'm not getting on that drama train. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. He then tells the donator, who expressed their question very calm, concise, to the point, not out to get him, not in a negative tone whatsoever, that he can refund his donation.
If you don't like that answer, you're more than willing to take back your super chat. I'm not going on that drama train. Sorry.
So clearly he's pissed right now. Pissed for what? Someone asking the question? One of your fans? What's there to get pissed about? He's just trying to help you out here. The fact that he's getting pissed now shows even more to my assumption that Rich right now is in a situation he desperately does not want to be in. And so he's acting irrationally. People act irrational when they have nowhere else to go. So his weak arguments he's pulling out and his unneeded aggression shows that he's just stumbling for anything just to get out of this situation, which would support the theory that he is a false flagger. At this point, everyone who's watching this right now is not buying Rich's word. Even Rich's own fans are confused as to why he's acting like such a child right now. So Rich decides to state that he only flags videos that are direct re-uploads against YouTube TOS.
It's not that there's nothing to hide. I've even admitted that I've flagged videos before where people would just literally take my videos and re-upload them.
Well, that's exactly what Monday Matt said when he was in your exact situation.
If I flag a video, I admit that I flag it, and I flag cognitive thought because that was a straight fucking rip, and that's the whole point. So if shit like that gets taken, I'll take it down. But if people have opinions and crap, that's a different story. I have.
Thanks for reporting.
That one. But nothing. But nothing on.
Now wait a minute.
Nothing on that. That's just.
What the fuck?
So. I have been in a not the best place mentally. And
now wait a minute, Matt! No!
And it's kind of funny too because Rich and Matt have been friends for years. The only reason why I knew of Monday Matt before all this drama broke down was because years ago, Rich promoted Matt a lot. So they've been friends for years now. So is it, again, unreasonable to assume that Matt and Rich are kind of sharing the same tactics here because they're friends? Again, I know it's a leap, but I'm just throwing this out there. It seems very, very weird of how Rich is acting right now on the stream. Then he states the argument that is none of our business.
I am so tired of the fucking blood sports on here. I'm like, now that happened with Monday Matt, every fucking YouTuber who has a following, you're going to have these little dorks that come out and be like, oh, if you don't show your... I'm like, no, I don't have to show you shit. It ain't your goddamn business. Well, you know that's going to... It's not just going to be me. Any YouTuber, they're going to go to Boogie, they're going to go to Angry Joe. Oh, you said you didn't report this. Well, show... No, I'm not showing you my YouTube history. You don't like it, tough shit. You don't need to see it. I knew that was going to be this thing now, where everyone was going to go around and start doing that. Nope. And if you don't like it, unsubscribe from my channel. But I don't have to show you. And if you don't like that, tough shit. Go bother someone else to do something.
No one's making the argument that we deserve to see your report history. We're just asking for clarification that you didn't do something that you're being accused of. No one's making that argument. It's almost like you're saying up like a straw man. Oh, speaking of straw man, he then labels everyone as a basement dweller.
I knew. I'm like, I guarantee you now, all these little basement dwelling turds, everyone on YouTube who had any kind of person, they're going to be like, oh, you need to show your report. You need to show who you report. I don't need to show you shit. Don't need to show you a damn thing. It's my YouTube account. Let them be addicted to it.
Well, I'm not a basement dweller. I'm actually a closet dweller, but that's beside the point. Again, you're setting up a straw man where you're creating arguments that you can easily defeat in your head that no one's actually making. Again, someone asks a question and you get so defensive and angry over it, saying, unsubscribe from my channel, you can refund your donation, I don't care, it's none of your business, just going on and on and on, acting needlessly aggressive, irrational, coming up with the worst points, setting up straw mans, all because you were shook But why were you shook? I mean, it's not like you're guilty or anything, right? Well, I guess we'll never know because he's not gonna prove his innocence if there's any innocence there. At the end of the day, I've been a fan of ReviewTechUSA for 6 years or more. I don't even know how long. It's been a while. He's definitely the creator on YouTube that I've been watching the longest. I've been a fan of his for so long, and I'd still consider myself a fan. But seeing this has me a little worried that Rich is involved in the scummy actions that other YouTubers who criticize daily do themselves. I mean, let's not forget, Mundane Matt built his whole career off of getting flagged. Little did we know he was flagging people for years and lying about it. And to see a creator that I genuinely love possibly be involved in the same thing definitely hurts. But it's not concrete proof. And that's why if Rich is watching this, then I would love to have a conversation with him on my podcast, RFC Live. Because I genuinely want to understand where he was coming from this. Is he really guilty? Was he misconstrued? Was he taken out of context? I don't know. The only way I'm going to figure that out is if I get into contact with him. But he's probably not going to want to do that. So at the end of the day, all we have is this video to beg the question, is he a serial flagger? I'm going to say no for now because I don't have solid evidence, but if he is exposed for false flagging, then I'm not going to be too terribly surprised. I'll leave the video off with this. ReviewTechUSA was clearly pissed at the mere question of whether he's false flagging. So if he's able to get so angry over a donation, who's not to say he's angry enough at a whole video on him to where it would make him do something as irrational as flagging, just like he was making these irrational arguments on the live stream. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what button to press. Subscribe if you're new. Check me out on Twitch, check me out on Twitter, join the Discord, and my name is AugieRFC. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.